All right, this is a pretty cool distance, rate, time problem, and I've seen one like this on SAT practice tests, so it's an interesting one to do. Alvin drove half the distance from Ashton to Dover at 40 miles per hour and the rest of the way at 60 miles per hour. What was his average speed for the whole trip? A lot of people will just do 40 plus 60, add them up, divide by 2, and say his average speed was 50 miles per hour. Well, you know the average has got to be between 40 and 60, so 50 does sound a little bit reasonable. But what you have to consider is when he's going 40 miles per hour, it takes him longer to do the distance, right? So if he does half the trip, so let's do this. Let x equal the total distance. So if he's doing half the trip, right, he's doing x over 2 at 40 miles per hour. And x over 2 is distance, so that's miles, right? Plus, he's doing the second half of the distance, or the second part of the miles, at 60 miles per hour. He's doing the second part of the trip quicker, correct? Now, if we simplify this complex fraction stuff, we can get x over 80 and x over 120. We can get common denominators, right, which is 240. So multiply this by 3 and this by 2. So you can get 3x plus 2x over 240, which really is 5x over 240. And if we reduce that a little bit more, we get x over 48. Now, what is the x over 48? Well, let's go back to our units. It was x miles over 48 miles per hour. So if I simplify this, miles divided by miles per hour, it's miles times hour over miles. So miles cancels out. So x over 48 represents time, right? So x over 48 hours is the time, right? That's his total time. So to find the average, you would do total distance over total time. But the total time was not just adding some simple things up here. So total distance, what did we say the total distance was? X. So we have x divided by the time, which we came up to be x over 48. And when you simplify that, you get x divided by x over 48, which simplifies again as x times 48 over x, right? So it's 48, right? And what is 48? It's miles per hour, right? And we're asking us the average speed, so miles per hour. So first of all, we had to find the total time, and this was time, right? And total distance over total time gives you the miles per hour for the total trip. Good luck on these. I hope that made sense.